Alright folks, The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 1 has finally dropped. We're going to be talking about that today. We've got a haul for you, all kinds of great Mandalorian stuff. Join us today on Things I Love. Welcome back to Things I Love. That's right, today we're getting into The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1. Can't wait to talk about it. We've got a great haul for you. If you're new to this channel, we're all about Disney, Star Wars, and Lego. That is the trifecta of our fandom here. We'd love for you to join our family. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell to be notified of these weekly positive, we keep it positive around here, videos. And give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you share it and comment down below. Well, I've got my cheat sheet here on my wife's pink post-it note. Going to be talking about The Mandalorian Episode 1 of Season 2. Such a great episode. And look, I go into this show every time, every episode, just expecting it to be phenomenal. And look, I'm biased. I'm a Star Wars fan. You guys know that. That's what we talk about here at Things I Love. But I'm telling you, they have just knocked it out of the park. They hit that nostalgia feel for all of us original trilogy fans, and it just feels old school. It feels old Star Wars. And look, I just got two things to say for you. Boba Fett. Alright, so I've got a haul for you. We've been kind of going through our various shops. We go to Gamestop, and we go to Target, and we go to Walmart, and look, I even found a comic store locally. I don't know how I've missed that, but I finally got into the comic store and found some collectibles there. So we're going to be talking about these today and kind of getting into the show a little bit. Why don't we start off here with the Star Wars Razor Crest Hot Wheels Starships. I love this. I got the Slave One a while back. Got the Slave One from Boba Fett and saw this one and thought, that's pretty sweet. I'm going to add that to my collection. So we got the Razor Crest. This is much smaller than the HasLab Razor Crest. It is huge. But I love these. Just simple. Set them on your shelf. The Razor Crest has become a very iconic ship. At the very end of the Season 1 episode, you see it flying off in the distance. And then you see Moff Gideon getting out of his ship with the dark saber. And look, this is already an iconic ship. And so, love this. Can't wait to get that out and put that on my shelf. But let's talk about Season 2, Episode 1. It starts with kind of these this fight, like boxing or Ultimate Fighting Champion, UFC. You've seen that in the trailer probably with the Gamorrean, I call them Gamorrean guards, Gamorreans, but they're fighting. And so it kind of starts off with that. He's walking past a bunch of graffiti and goes into this ring, this building with this ring in it. And by the way, spoiler alert, there are going to be spoilers today. We're not going to go deep into this episode, but we are going to talk about some things here. So I just love that. I love that kind of kicking it off with this boxing ring and just the energy of that. It was just pretty phenomenal. And then he gets directed towards Tatooine to find other Mandalorians. So immediately you think Tatooine, Mandalorians, Boba Fett. I'm just saying that about this episode, that it was just amazing in how they showed Boba Fett, but they didn't show Boba Fett. It didn't give away too much, and so I loved that. Let's get into these real quick. We've got the Mandalorian fig pins. I found these at Best Buy. Got the Mandalorian there and got the child here, and I am just now finally getting back into pins and loved these. Just loved them and wanted to grab them. I actually got the Mandalorian one first, and then I went back a few weeks later, actually, and got the child. I just had to add him to that collection. But I'm a bigger fan of the Mandalorian, so loved these pins. Can't wait to get into these. Very cool. And I'm new to pins, and I'm also new to fig pins. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about these. They are pretty cool. I don't know if I'll take them out or leave them in the box, because that, you know, the packaging is really awesome. It's got this nice hard shell plastic packaging on the outside there. So look, R5 is back. It was very simple and quick, kind of a cameo there, if you can have a cameo of a droid. But loved R5. He was back. He goes to Tatooine and he's searching for other Mandalorians, and he ends up directed to Mos Pelgo. And I've never heard of Mos Pelgo. You know, they start with talking about Mos Eisley and then other Mosses. But Mos Pelgo is where he ends up going, and that's where this whole story ends up continuing, where he's going to help this town defeat this creature, this dragon. Only thing that he wants is the armor of Boba Fett, and that's where Boba Fett comes in. And just not what I expected. You know, the rumors are that Boba Fett was going to be in this one, but it was not what I expected, and it was not what I expected in a good way. It didn't just say, here's Boba Fett. It unpacks it by saying, oh, here's his armor. So could he still be alive? I don't know. All right, let's show you a few more things here. Got a couple of Black Series figures. The Incinerator Trooper from Episode 1. We'll see if he comes back in Episode 2, but love these. Found them at Walmart. I had already spent my budget, and this was one that I had to ask for forgiveness from my wife, because I went to Walmart and found 4 of these that I wanted. And, you know, when you're hunting and gathering, you have to pick them off right then, or they may never come back. But again, I love these pictures on the side there. Then we've got this one. This is probably my favorite. The Armorer. Love the Armorer. Can't wait, hopefully, to get the Armorer back in Season 2. Just can't wait to get more from the Armorer. And you know, the weapons that the Armorer has are not really weapons. They're tools to create the Beskar armor. Now, this is not the limited edition that came out. It was not in the stores. And you know how I am with hunting and gathering, so I got this one in the store. But pretty cool there. Oh, I love the Armorer. Just can't wait to get the Armorer back in the show. Alright, let's talk about speeder bikes. You know I'm a huge speeder bike fan. Got speeder bikes all back here behind me. You can't see it, but I've got speeder bikes. I love speeder bikes, and Mandalorian's speeder bike is very raw. It's just like straight up metal, steel, and it's just jagged edges, and I love it. I love it. And then we've got a new character that you may have heard of or may have not, Cobb Vanth, and this is the guy that's wearing the armor from Boba Fett. Not Boba Fett, but he's wearing the armor. I'll just leave it at that. But he's got a speeder bike as well that is just awesome. Kind of a pod racer kind of a vibe there. And it's a little bit bigger than the Mandalorians. And there's some times whenever they're speeding along and the Mandalorian gets a little bit behind, and you can tell his ego takes over or whatever, and he speeds back up to get ahead of Cobb Vanth. And look, I love speeder bikes, and they do not disappoint in this first episode. They are there. All right, let's show you these real quick. I got, from my buddy Scott over at GameStop, I got this Mandalorian IG-11 credit series figure. And I have to be completely honest with you. I thought the credit was just this credit right here, you know, the Imperial credit that comes with it. It's pretty cool. It comes with that Imperial credit kind of bar there. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was also about the imagery and the credits at the end of The Mandalorian. Kind of the artist rendering there, the comic book kind of feel to it. And so you'll notice that the coloring is much different on that. I'll show you the difference here. Just a little different there. You can see kind of it's almost like they took like a crayon and colored over the character a little bit. And so really like it. This is more kind of your silver and kind of bronze there, and this is more kind of bronze and reds a little bit, kind of a clay looking. So really cool. Love it. Love that a lot. Put IG-11 down there. So I've got that one, and then got this one right here from Target. This is the Target exclusive, Cara Dune, however you want to say it, Cara, tomato. And the only thing that I don't like about these is that they're exclusive to certain shops. You know, IG-11 was exclusive to GameStop, Cara Dune is exclusive to Target, and then the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, which I haven't been able to find yet, it's gone off the shelves at the Best Buy, and then you've got to order the Mandalorian himself on Amazon, so they just make it difficult to kind of get them all, but hopefully we'll get there eventually. But I do love this one, and you guys know that I'm an out-of-box collector, but some of these I just kind of want to keep in the box. Maybe I'm changing a little bit. Black Series I'll take out of the box for sure. I say for sure. You know, anything can change, but some of this packaging is art in and of itself, and I just love it. So Cara Dune's got kind of more of those greens and oranges, different than the Cara Dune that's back here. A little bit different. So yeah, just a different coloring again. But you know, I'm glad to learn new things, and I didn't realize that the credit that they were talking about was the credits at the end of the episode. Which, if you haven't watched those, if you kind of like stop the episode as soon as it's over, do yourself a favor and just let it roll and watch those, because the artists' renderings of these scenes are pretty incredible, and just love what they've done there. So there you go with those. Put that right over here. And then the last one that I've got here is, I was hoping I would be able to bring it out today because of the first episode. And the first episode is all about, I mean, for a Boba Fett fan, it's all about Boba Fett. And I was a little nervous, like I said, about how they were going to bring Boba Fett back. Was it going to be too obvious? Was it going to be too, like, in your face? And it's not. They just did a fantastic job of weaving this beloved bad guy into the story. And I don't want to give too much away, but just make sure you watch the very last scene very closely at the end there. But I got this. Where did I get this? Oh, my daughter Samantha was with me at GameStop, and she's kind of my lucky penny. She, if I believed in that stuff, which I don't, but she's with me, and I get better stuff. I walked in, and Boba Fett was there, and I grabbed him. Got this carbonized graphite version of Boba Fett, and I love it. Boba Fett has always been my favorite, and will continue to be, I'm sure. And that's probably why I love The Mandalorian so much, just as a character, is he just brings back all those feels of my childhood whenever I just loved Boba Fett so much. So there you got it, Boba Fett. And then one thing I wanted to mention that also brings back the feels is the Tusken Raiders. The Tusken Raiders in this are kind of nice, which is good, because you see a different side of them. There's a reason why they live the way that they live, and the Sand People, you know, live kind of nomadic, but they come together and work together to defeat this other enemy. And I know I'm being kind of code-like, but I don't want to give away too much, because I do want you to go watch it if you haven't watched it already. I know that there's some fans of things I love that are not huge Star Wars fans. I'm looking at you, Far and Away Pins. And I want you guys to go watch it, so I don't want to tell too much of it. But there you have it. This is our haul from The Mandalorian. Got lots of good stuff here. Can't wait to open these, put them on my shelf. Love these fig pins right here. So cool. Got this guy. I've just had a good time. A lot of this stuff I've been acquiring for a month or so, and just kind of going, you know, every other day to the stores. And as you know, I love to hunt and gather, and we just have a good time doing that. I forgot. I have one more for you. This guy right here. I finally got him. Mandalorian number 345, right there. I finally got him. As you know, I got this guy right here originally, and they changed and put out a different Mandalorian as part of the wave. And so I didn't really want it, but I was in Walgreens the other day, found this guy and grabbed him, so now my Mandalorian collection is complete. And this Friday, we're going to be talking about my most expensive Mandalorian. I had to order it on Amazon just to finish the collection, and so we're going to be talking about that this Friday, so make sure you join us. But look, make sure that you watch The Mandalorian Season 1 if you haven't watched that, and then Season 2 started last Friday, so they're episodic, they're every single week, which I love that too, because you can get the family together and watch it. I'm gonna always watch it Friday morning, and then I'll get the family together Friday night and we'll watch it again. But we have a good time doing that. Alright, if you are new to this channel, we are all about Disney, Star Wars, and Lego. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell to be notified of these weekly positive videos, and give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you share and comment down below. Let's keep the conversation going. Rufus Ross, I expect to hear some good things from you. I love to talk with you, brother. And looking forward to another great show this Friday. This has been Things I Love with Mark Edington. Just a bit about me to help you be more you. All right, go out, hunt, gather, have fun, watch The Mandalorian.